Buddha, you the GOAT, boy.
So are you producing this one or you're just singing it?
I'm not producing. I Am Beats is around. He produced Vibration, Fireboy, and Nobody Find Passion Classic. So he's working on the beats and I'm recording this time.
And you recording? Interesting. So yeah, you have it. Starting the show on the beat 97.9 FM. Ckay, yo, all the way from Lagos, saying hi to IB City. How are you doing?
I'm good. I mean, IB is like, I would say like in the western part of Nigeria, like after Lagos, IB is like my second home.
Oh, you've come to IB before?
Yeah, like quite a number of times before Corona though.
To perform or to just see baby. And
the love is always crazy in IB. So much love to my IB peeps.
That's sweet of you. So I brought you here. Okay, I brought you here to talk about your EP. I've been in love with your EP since its release. I've been in love with your EP. So that's the Boyfriend EP. And I think since you say Ibadan has the love, so let's give you the love. And since it's what's trending, so let's just start with that. So what's up?
Yeah.
Your EP has how many songs again now?
7.
That is 7 songs. And you started with Felony being that single that you released first. Why was Felony chosen as the pre-released single?
I don't know. I was sending the music to, all my friends, and everybody likes Felony first. So like that was always the first favorite song from all my female friends of different ages. So like I was like, okay, definitely everyone feels a certain type of way about this song. So that had to be the first one.
Wait, so are you saying that females are the ones that do your A&R?
Well, it's everyone actually. It's males too. My manager, my team. But I just have a lot of female friends actually. Most of my friends are female. So like I just ask my friends. When I make music, I send it to my friends. They're like, I feel like my friends are my first audience. So
okay.
Yeah.
So they liked Felony. And now Felony has been that song that has been going far and wild. I think almost everybody knows the lyrics to Felony already.
Yeah.
Is there going to be a remix sort of? Because for Love Wanted to, you did a lot of remix. You went the global remix, the French remix, the Tanzanian remix. Are you going to do the same thing for Felony?
Probably. I'm not sure, but like I mean, for Love Wanting, most of the remixes were actually like organic. It wasn't even like most of the artists reached out. Like everybody just wanted to remix Love Wanting for whatever reason, and like that's how we ended up with so many. It's so crazy that the last one I recorded, or the last one that came in, the Moroccan one,
okay,
it literally came in 24 hours before we submitted the projects. I wasn't planned for, and it ended up being the biggest one. It's just so crazy how it happened. But yeah, Felony. I mean, I'm always interested in like exploring new markets, new audiences, and taking my music far and wide. Because for me, that's like my main mission. I mean, I'm trying to. I mean, in Nigeria, almost a lot of things are not really telling of us as a country to the international community.
That's true.
I feel like right now, music is the one thing that's actually making Nigeria look good to the world. So I feel like that music we have, I want to share it with as many people in the world as possible. It deserves to be heard. I mean, Nigerian music is amazing. Afrobeats is amazing music, and I feel it deserves to be heard everywhere in the world.
I would agree with you on that one. I'm so happy when I see that Afrobeat is taking the UK market by storm. I'm like, yeah, you go, girl. You go, girl. But with the fact that you are trying to make sure the music goes out, would that be the reason for the people that you feature on your EP?
Um, Not really. I mean, the people I featured on my EP was a situation of me making the record and feeling like, okay, this person would complete the record, or this person would, their energy on this record will make it sound great, or will kind of interpret the idea I was trying to interpret. You know, so shout out to Amare, Oxade, Kiddy, Bianca Costa. That basically for me, like with the initial collaborations, is mostly about like me connecting with the person and feeling like the person would complete the song. Honestly, it's not really a strategy thing for me. When I'm making music, the initial music, it's really about me expressing the emotions as they are first. Maybe we could do remixes in different languages and all that, which is to like share that sound with people who speak different languages. But then the initial song is about the connection.
About the connection. So in a way, you have a connection to each of the 7 songs on the album, on the EP.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay, tell us the story of Felony, please.
Yeah, that was like, it happened from a series of FaceTimes during the lockdown. I mean, I was talking to someone and I got really, for some reason, we really connected like crazy. And I hadn't been in a relationship for a really long time. So like, yeah, that was where that emotion came from.
Does she know that it was because of how you wrote the song?
Yeah.
How does she feel?
I don't know. I guess she feels good. I don't know.
You guys don't talk anymore?
No, we talk.
Yes. You didn't ask her, oh, this song is for you. How do you feel?
No, I did. That's why I said
I guess. Good. I guess. Like, you don't know.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you can only guess people's feelings. You can't know for sure.
Except if you ask and they tell you, you know. So tell us about Show My Side.
Yeah, Show My Side. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's the Come to My End song. You know.
For bad things.
Pretty self-explanatory.
Or good things. Which one?
All kinds of things.
Okay, what about Jeje the Wine?
Yeah, Jeje the Wine is a very sexy song. It's kind of me telling a story of a particular point in time, particular day that I felt was special to me. And I make music about my experiences and things that happened to me. So Jeje the Wine was about that experience.
I'm really remembering.
It was a previous relation.
I'm remembering the lyrics in Jeje the Wine, and I'm like, oh. Okay, Isabella.
Yeah, true story.
Well, is the girl's name Isabella?
Yeah.
Okay, I think you will make a whole album. If
people don't know it's a true story. People actually don't know that, but it's actually a literal true story. You can tell from the lyrics.
If you make an album and it's let's say it's a 17-song album, do you feel like about 15 of the songs will be about 15 different girls?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
And that is fine. That is fine.
As long as the song is sweet, that's all you have to worry about.
Okay, Ckay. That's actually my favorite.
Yeah, same thing, true story.
Okay.
Every song is based on a true story. And the lyrics are exactly what they mean. They mean exactly what they say.
Okay.
Literally.
Okay, I wanted to ask you a question about, I can't remember, about you producing most of the songs. Yeah, I wanted to ask you a question about you producing most of the songs. You produce track 3, 4, 5, and 7.
Yeah. I mean, for me, like, there are some times I feel like I can interpret my own ideas with beats, because I kind of knew what I wanted them to sound like, and I just made it. You know, I felt like I could interpret those ones, but the sounds I felt like could be best interpreted by someone else, I brought them onto the project, and did their thing. Shout out to Illyri, shout out to BMA, shout out to Oxy, shout out to Taipei.
Okay, that's nice. You have a video kind of for Kiss Me Like You Miss Me Out, and you have for Felony. Which other project are we expecting? I know that you're supposed to do a movie.
There's no video for Kiss Me Like You Miss Me Out.
That's why I said kind of this sniper that you put. That kiss was
there's a visual for it.
That kiss was.
That's right.
It was heavy. Was he acting?
Like the name implies.
Was it acting? Was that one acting, or that one was real? It was for real.
What do you think it is?
I'm asking you a question. Why are you asking me a question back?
And I'll ask you another one. Like, I just want to know what you think before I answer.
No, I don't think anything. The presenter cannot think.
It's whatever you want it to be.
I said, which is basically
What'd you say?
Which is basically half of your songs. Whatever who is listening to it wants it to be. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a movie coming up. Is it the movie type like when you did for Ckay the first, or is it the visuals to Kiss Me Like You Miss Me?
I have a visual for Kiss Me Like You Miss Me coming up today. Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about Lala. It's one of the hottest songs right now in Nigeria. The video dropped and it just came strong. It's been crazy. How have you been? How were you able to muster just giving vibes on the beat? Because it's just vibes, and vibes are good vibes. How are you able to get that?
I mean, my music is a reflection of my energy as a person. I don't know. I guess I was born the way I am, and the way I make my music is how I'm feeling in that moment in time. So Lala was just me. I was feeling really good. I felt like the song sounds. That's how I felt. And it's crazy because music is really spiritual. And when people hear a song or hear a sound, the feelings are transmitted to that person, and you feel the feeling that the artist felt. So that's literally what it is. Same with all my records, Love Untitled Chapter, Felony. A lot of my fans say stuff like I put crack in it, but it's not. It's that feeling you get is because you're feeling what I was feeling when I made the song. So that's kind of my thing. That's why I kind of call my music emo-afrobeats. It's very heavy on the
emotions, on the feelings. Okay. Would you say that is the fact that you can play instruments that brings out the melodious part of your delivery? You can play the guitar.
I don't know. My melodies just come from within, man. I don't think it has anything to do with playing instruments. But maybe the fact that I can play instruments helps. Maybe. But for me, I always like to just make melodies that are crazy, that sound different, that are just like against the grain. I just like to make stuff that sounds crazy that I want to listen to.
Okay, so if you're making a new song now, so do you have influences when you're creating your music, either as a producer or as an artist?
Well, I mean, I'm a fan of music. I listen to all genres of music, not just Afrobeats. I listen to jazz. I'm an actual fan of music. So, I guess music you listen to growing up definitely affects your sound and affects the way you approach music. But yeah, for me, I'm literally just trying to express how I feel. For instance, the base of my music is Afrobeats. Mm-hmm. It's a sound that we could say Fela, created, kind of, So me, the kind of music I make is Afrobeats, but it's a different fusion of Afrobeats. It doesn't sound like Fela's Afrobeats. Is my interpretation of Afrobeats, a young Nigerian in 2021. That's my interpretation of Afrobeats in the time and place I find myself. So that is just an expression of how I feel in that moment. It's not really just about influences or tweaking. It's about expression.
Expression is a good one, I'll tell you. So I would go into some questions. I asked some of my friends to send questions that CKU is coming on the show. Let's know. Just asking one or two questions that you love to. And this one, I think, is the one that's been on the mind of every single person. It's coming from, I'd have to get my friend's name right now. It's coming from Beth. Beth says, how did you switch from Container Dawnland to this CK that we see today?
I didn't switch. I was always the CK, but my label never put out the music.
That is during while you were singing Container Dawnland, you did the two. You were, yeah. But they didn't put out that side.
I always had love. I always made music like this.
So is it Warner Brothers that brought out this side, and is this the side we're going to be seeing, moving forward?
Yeah.
Really, you're not going to switch. You're not going to, because I'm interested in knowing if
I'm going to make music based on how I feel. That's how I make music, and I'll make music. If I feel different things, I'll make the things I feel. That's how I make music. It's expression of how I feel.
Okay, that's nice. And there's this big question I'd like to ask you. Yeah, the boyfriend thing is working well. We've seen your DMs, as you said, in your songs or in your song. And you are known as the boyfriend, the lover boy. Is that how, for the long run, is that how you're going to be running, as the boyfriend, the lover boy? That's what you'll be portraying? Or wait now, or at the point,
I can't tell you what I'm going to do in the long run. We'll find out in the long run. But enjoy the now. Enjoy what you're getting now. Enjoy the music now. And follow the evolution of the artist.
Now that's nice, evolution of the artist. Okay.
I'm not going to tell you my 10-year plan or my 10-year, what I'm going to be making in 10 years right now, because I can't say it. That's why you have to stay tuned to find out.
Okay, this one says, do you need a personal DJ? It's coming from DJ Grant. Do you need a personal DJ? Because I'm available.
I already have a DJ.
Okay, I'll say sorry about that, DJ Grant. He said he already has a DJ. And this one is coming from Iyanoluwa Joseph. Iyanoluwa Joseph said, I should tell you, you're so cute. That's not a question. That's not a question. That's just so cute. It's so cute. That is amazing. So when are you going to release new music? I know your EP just dropped February, but yeah, somebody tweeted at you and said, when are you releasing new music? So I feel like that's a valid question.
Really soon. I can't say.
Why? Why? Your label controls your release?
No, because I don't feel like telling you everything I'll do just before I do it. I do it and I do it.
No, you Google beats me, because the way you said it now is that you want to beat me.
Like, what fun would that be if I was going to tell you, okay, I'm releasing a song next month. Then after that one, I tell you, okay, after this one, the next one is in 2 months. That wouldn't be any fun if I did that.
It would actually, because it would create anticipation. Like, oh my God,
I'm going to anticipate like new music. 1 day before the song or 2 days before the song
drops. Okay.
But not so 1 month.
What are you more particular? I know you've said it so much that you're particular about the songs itself, the creation of the song. But do you also follow the industry timeline about release? Or give your song a time to grow, give your body of work a time to grow, push it so hard before you release something else, before you bring out something else? Or you just, I'll do the music and release it to the world?
A whole lot of factors influence when music comes out, and a whole lot. The existence of the music, the strategy of spacing releases, because obviously you can't be doing 100 things at the same time. There has to be space. It's a whole lot of things.
Okay. All right. That was CKO on the Beats 97.9 FM. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, we would play, I think, should I play Lala or Felony? Which one would you like me to play?
Both.
both songs from CKU. And yeah, we'll be right back. My name is Melody Ifine at the go.